Good morning, students. Welcome to the virtual classroom program. Hope you are fit and fine. Have a pen and notebook to note down the important points which will help you in learning the topic easily. Last time we have learned about the growth movements in plants. But plants, they are having main control and coordination through the chemicals. They produce certain chemical substances which affect their growth and development. And these chemical substances, they are called plant hormones or phytohormones. Now, phytohormones or plant hormones, these are also known as growth regulators. Phytohormones are the organic substances. The organic substances produced by plants in very small quantity, which moves to some other part of the plant and influence their growth and physiological processes are called phytohormones or plant hormones or growth regulators. These growth regulators, they help in promoting or inhibiting the growth of the plant. So on this basis, they are classified into growth promoters and growth inhibitors. Growth promoters, auxin promoter growth, gibberellins, cytokinins. All these three plant hormones, they promote the growth of the plant. And growth inhibitors, ethylene, calcium acid, they prevent the growth of the plant. Now, we will discuss about these plant hormones one after the other. So, first hormone is auxin. Auxin is present in young leaves, buds, root tips, stem tips, etc. They causes apical dominance, means the growth that takes place from the tip of the plant. एक बार आपने देखा होगा, if we cut the tip of the plant, then the longitudinal stalks and the plant start growing transversely. Indole acetic acid, IAA, and indole butyric acid, IBA. These are natural as well as synthetic auxins. Functions, they cause apical dominance, means growth from the tip of the plant. Next is, by applying auxin or by inducing auxin in the plant, the rate of respiration can be increased. It means rate of respiration is also increased with the effect of this phytohormone. Roots are induced from the cut part of stems. आपने कई बार देखा होगा, कटिंग जो गार्डनर है वो कट लगा के उसमें कुछ अप्लाई करते हैं, दैट इज ऑक्सिन, और उस पार्ट से, कट पार्ट से न्यू रूट्स दे आर कमिंग आउट. So roots are induced from the cut part of the stem or root by applying auxin. Next is that auxin helps in preventing the premature fall of fruits. In orchards or in fruit plants, listen, if unripe fruits they fall down, then their quality that lowers down and they are not of any use. So to prevent this premature fall of fruits, the auxin is sprayed on these plants. Next is parthenocarpy. Parthenocarpy क्या होता है? Parthenocarpy is a process in which the seedless plants they they are produced without fertilization. Without fertilization, if next generation is grown, then it is called parthenocarpy. Next is promote flowering as in pineapple and delay flowering in lettuce. With auxin, we can promote flowering from the means more flowering can be there, and delay or early flowering in pineapple and delay flowering in lettuce. Next phytohormone gibberellins. Gibberellins causes cell elongation. Means it increases the size of the plant by increasing the internodal part of the plant, or it causes abnormal growth of the plant which is vegetative, not reproductive, means they are not flowering. And this gibberellin first time was noticed in the rice field plants. When it was seen that a few plants they are showing abnormal growth of these plants, and later on when the cause was found that is due to formation of gibberellin which was produced by the fungus Gibberella fugicorides. Later on, these gibberellin that was used in the useful manner, and nowadays about 100 different types of gibberellins they are available. Functions of gibberellin. It causes stem elongation by increasing internodal part of stems as in sugarcane, cabbage, etc. It causes leaf expansion. The size of leaf that is also increased by the application of gibberellin, as in tomato, pea, beans, etc. Next is breaking dormancy of seed, buds, etc. Children, do you know what is dormancy? Dormancy होती क्या है? Dormancy आपने देखा होगा, आप घरों में भी सीड को स्टोर करते हैं, सीरियल, पल्सेस एक्सेट्रा, वो ग्रो नहीं होते होंगे कंटेनर में एक टाइम के लिए, तो ये इनएक्टिव हो जाते हैं. दिस इनएक्टिवनेस ऑफ द सीड्स दैट इज कॉल्ड dormancy. So dormancy that is broken down by application of gibberellin which help in germination of the seed. Next is parthenocarpy. Parthenocarpy already we had done that it helps in producing seedless fruits without producing seeds. Next is they help in increasing the size of the fruits. Nowadays आप देखेंगे मार्केट में और फार्मर्स भी कुछ ऐसे फ्रूट्स ग्रो करें जो एक्स्ट्रा एब्नॉर्मल है, साइज उनका बहुत ज़्यादा बड़ा है एज कम्पेयर टू द नॉर्मल साइज. सो दिस साइज कैन बी इंक्रीज बाय द एप्लीकेशन ऑफ gibberellin. Flowering promote in long day plants. Long day plants कौन से होते हैं? जिनमें ड्यूरेशन ऑफ लाइट exposed to, these plants exposed to light for a longer time, these are called long day plants. So flowering promote in long day plants under unfavorable condition by the gibberellins. Right? So these are the two phytohormones we have done. Now third phytohormone we are doing, that is cytokinin. Cytokinin. Cyto means cell. Kinin means division. Right? So means division of cells or cell division. Gelatin. Gelatin is a synthetic cytokine. Now, functions of cytokine. Functions क्या क्या है ये देखिए. First, it helps in increasing the number of cells by cell division and differentiate these cells into different, forming the different parts of the plants. Right? So first is causes cell division and cell differentiation. Next function is that it helps in increasing the rate of respiration. Rate of respiration is also increased by cytokine. Third है कि आपने देखा होगा कि मेरिस्टेमेटिक पार्ट ऑफ द प्लांट, they are the having characteristics that they keep on divide throughout their life. But non-meristematic part, they or non-meristematic cells, they will not divide. So by cytokine, the cell division can be occurred in non-meristematic cells and tissues in presence of oxygen. Means oxygen presence is necessary. Next is that cytokine, it helps in fluid transport in the plants. Fluid transport means transportation of organic substances in the plant part. Fluid transport. So this is about the cytokine. Next is ethylene. Next our hormone is ethylene. Ethylene is a gaseous hormone. This is the only hormone which is in gaseous form, ethylene. And this hormone that causes ripening of fruits. Ripening of fruits. आपने देखा होगा कि अगर आप किसी बास्केट में फ्रूट्स को रखते हैं और उसमें से कोई एक फ्रूट जो है कम्प्लीटली राइपेंड है या कट है, तो उस बास्केट में बाकी फ्रूट्स भी बहुत जल्दी राइपन हो जाते हैं. क्यों? कभी सोचा है? नहीं. क्यों? क्योंकि जो राइपन फ्रूट है दैट रिलीजेस ethylene and causes ripening of fruits in the remaining fruits also. Next is that it causes the transverse growth of the plants. Longitudinal growth that suppresses and causes transverse growth in the plants. Other functions it performs that it helps in abscission of leaves, flowers and fruits. Abscission क्या होती है? रेशम आपने लीफ को देखा होगा. In the young stage it is green and attached to the plant here. And accumulation takes place. Accumulation of waste material takes place which slightly or slowly break the connection between the main plant and the leaves, and this is called abscission, and which causes the leaf fall or fruit fall. So this is ethylene hormone. Next is abscisic acid. Abscisic acid, ABA. It is also known as stress hormone. Stress hormone. Stress hormone क्या होता है? Listen, जब in the winter and summer, when the temperature either increases or decreases, then these plants, they are not able to bear all these conditions, either abscisic acid, and that is why it is called stress hormone. This abscisic acid that that causes wilting of the plant parts. Wilting of the plant parts. Wilting देखा होगा, लीफ की wilting होती है. और it causes abscission of leaves, flowers, fruits. It also induces dormancy in the plant parts. Dormancy, inactiveness by abscisic acid. Dormancy of seeds or other parts. It causes senescence. Senescence क्या होता है? Senescence is a state, aging. It is also called aging. मतलब आप कई बार कम एज में भी बहुत बड़ी एज के नजर आ जाते हैं. That is called senescence and it is caused by abscisic acid, but it is delayed by cytokinin. Cytokinin इसको डिले करता है. आप बड़ी उम्र में भी यंग नजर आते हैं, but abscisic acid it causes senescence or aging. It stops the growth, transverse or longitudinal growth of the plant parts. So all these are the different phytohormones we are doing. So be clear, we are having 5 phytohormones. Out of these, 3 are growth promoters and 2 are growth inhibitors. Growth promoters are auxin, gibberellin and cytokinin. They do the useful work. But ethylene is gaseous hormone causing ripening of fruits. In the olden times, what the farmers do, they pluck all the unripe fruits. कच्चे फ्रूट्स को ही तोड़ लेते थे and store in a small room, और उसके बीच में केरोसिन स्टोव, केरोसिन ऑयल से बर्न होने वाला स्टोव रख देते थे और उसको बंद कर देते थे. After 1 or 2 days, all these are ripened. क्यों ripened हो जाता था? क्योंकि due to insufficient oxygen, ethylene is produced and that help in ripening of fruits. Next is abscisic acid. So abscisic and ethylic acid and ethylene, these are growth inhibitors. So in this way, this topic is completed and